In today's video, I'm going to teach you how to create a portfolio website with Wix. To get started, open your web browser and go to Wix. Once you are on the Wix homepage, take a moment to look for the option that lets you begin a new project. This is the place where you tell Wix that you want to build something from scratch, and it sets the foundation for everything that comes next. Next, click Create New Site. This will bring you to the site creation flow. Depending on what Wix shows you, you may see a few choices for templates or editors. The key here is to choose the Harmony editor, since the rest of the process uses an AI-assisted setup to generate your portfolio website more quickly. Now click Wix Harmony Editor. When you do this, you may see a prompt area where Wix asks you for details, and you will also likely see an AI chat or input box. If you are prompted with the AI prompt, you will want to have a clear idea of what your portfolio is for. Think about what you do, what kind of work you want to display, and the general style you want the site to have. Then click Let's Go, or if there is an option to skip the chat, choose that as well. The purpose of this step is simply to move from the welcome screen into the actual AI setup. Wix will then guide you through a series of questions, or an editing flow that uses your responses to generate your site content. At this point, you will describe your portfolio website. Speak clearly in the description area and include the basics. For example, you can describe your role or industry, the kind of projects you want to highlight, and who your target audience is. The more specific your description is, the more relevant the sections and wording will be. If you are not sure what to say, focus on the most important thing your portfolio should communicate, which is your value, and the work you want potential clients or employers to see. After you have described your portfolio website, Wix will ask you a few AI setup questions. Answer these questions based on what you want your site to look and feel like. These questions commonly cover things like your site goals, the type of content you plan to include, and sometimes your preferences for the layout and style. Take your time here, because these answers influence how the generated site is structured. When you finish the AI setup questions, click Generate Site or select Go to Dashboard if Wix shows that option instead. If you click Generate Site, Wix will start building your portfolio using the information you provided. If you are taken to the dashboard, that usually means the generation process is already underway, or the dashboard is where you manage the result. Now you will review your portfolio website. This is an important step because the AI-generated draft is a starting point, not the final word. Look through the pages and sections that Wix created. Check that the main message matches what you described earlier. Make sure the headings, images, and layout are aligned with your goals. If something does not look right, you can adjust it within the Wix editor so your final portfolio feels polished and personal. As you review, also look for places where you might want to add or change content. Confirm that the sections make sense for a portfolio, such as an introduction, a way to show your work, and any contact or call to action area. Pay attention to the overall flow from the top of the page to the parts where your projects are displayed. When the site reads smoothly and the information is easy to find, it will perform better for visitors. Once you are satisfied with what you see and the portfolio matches your expectations, you are ready to continue customizing as needed in Wix. And that covers everything you need to know.